We spent over $1,000 on a snorkeling tour in St. Thomas. I know, that's a lot. So the question is, was it worth it? Short answer, absolutely. Between the crew, the vibes, and the unreal scenery, this ended up being one of the highlights of our trip. And in this video, I'll take you through the whole experience, the stops we made, what the tour includes, and everything you want to know before you book. And trust me, that last stop, easily the best snorkeling I've ever seen. My name's Rich, and welcome to the channel where we learn our travel info the hard way so you don't have to. We booked with a company called New Horizons and Breakaway Charters. I'll drop a link in the description, and check-in was super simple. You meet at the dock at Margaritaville on the east side of the island, just north of Red Hook. Plan to show up about 30 minutes before departure so you can sign the waiver, grab your fins, and get settled in before heading out. Our tour left at 9 a.m. and we were on the water right on time. Now, as far as price goes, this one does move around a bit, especially through Viator, so I'll be sure to put the current price on the screen. But for our group of 6 adults and 1 kid, our total came out to $1,125 after taxes and fees. A great thing about this tour is that breakfast, lunch, and unlimited drinks are all included in the price. Once we got moving, the crew brought out a light breakfast, little muffins, pastries, some fruit. Nothing crazy, but perfect for kicking off a full day out on the water. Lunch was solid too. Different breads, meats, more fruit, and some shrimp that was ridiculously good. I started making little shrimp sandwiches out of the rolls they were serving. Not sure if that's already a thing, but it should be. After breakfast, the bar's open for the rest of the day. One of the crew members named Breezy kept the drinks flowing, and I mean flowing. Every time I turned around, I'd somehow just magically have another full cup in my hand. Not really, but kinda. On top of keeping the drinks flowing, she offered, totally unprompted, to keep an eye on my little travel buddy Cole, who was 7 at the time. She assured his parents he was in good hands, told him not to worry, and to go have fun. That alone deserves a gold medal. The whole crew was awesome. Our captain was funny, super knowledgeable, and just dialed in the whole day. Just a solid crew all the way around. Our first stop was in a calm little bay. Not a lot of coral here, but plenty of action. We saw a couple sea turtles, some stingrays, and I even saw a manta ray, which I had never seen before, and apparently is pretty rare according to the crew. My buddy Austin brought these full-face snorkel masks, and they turned me into a full-fledged snorkel snob. They've got this little ball at the top that keeps the water from getting in, and for the first time in my life, I didn't swallow even one mouthful of seawater. Total game changer. The brand is great ever, and I'll put a link in the description. Next up was Livongo. Our captain said it was like snorkeling in an aquarium, and he wasn't kidding. Crystal clear water, tons of colorful fish, and I even saw a nurse shark.
We just swam with a shark. Did you see the shark?
From what I'm told, nurse sharks are basically big puppy dogs with gills. They're super chill, but still, it's a shark. Just a little reminder that this is their house, and I'm just a visitor. Real quick, if you're planning a trip to St. Thomas and this is helping you out, consider subscribing to the channel. We're getting close to our first 1,000, and every subscriber really does make a difference. All right, back to it. Our last stop was an island called Little St. James, and we did not realize where we were until our captain dropped the bomb on us. This island has a little, let's just call it Wikipedia baggage. But baggage aside, the snorkeling here is the best I've ever seen. Vibrant coral, huge schools of fish, super clear water. In a previous video about our favorite beaches on St. John, I mentioned a snorkel guide telling us that the longer you look at the coral, the more alive it becomes. This was that tour, and he was absolutely right. He wasn't just saying that because it sounded cool. The coral is alive, and all the tiny details don't always pop right away. Give it a minute, and it will blow your mind. So, was the $1,000 snorkel tour worth it? For us, absolutely. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Great crew, great food and drinks, easy check-in, and 3 stops that kept getting better each time. And the reviews back it up. They averaged 4.9 out of 5 stars on Viator, which is who we booked through. Tons of people mentioned how fun and knowledgeable the crew is, and that lined up perfectly with our experience. Compared to a lot of other options on the island, this one just feels like the complete package. If you're planning a trip to St. Thomas and want to see our favorite things we did while we were there, I've put together this video that breaks down our top 3 must-do experiences, so be sure to check that out, and I will see you there.